Hi, welcome to the 422 Business Advisor Show. I am here today with Lauren Williams, who is the CEO of Workplace Harmony. And I like to address her as, she just reminds me of this chief boss lady. She's a great CEO and owner. So welcome, Lauren.
Thank you. So good to see you.
Good. So good to see you. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
This cold day. Yeah.
On this cold day, doing great.
So your name says it all, Workplace Harmony. I see you believe in creating all things harmony, included in your personal life.
Yeah.
And you were in the corporate arena for 17 years, and you started Workplace Harmony 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. And you believe in passionate entrepreneurs through open dialogue and creative strategy. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about how you got started. I love that.
Sure, absolutely. It's definitely been a journey, but after so many years working in fast-paced, growing organizations and seeing how people thrive and how they connect and communicate, I was longing for a little more harmony in my life. We had 3 small children, and I was traveling a lot, and I was constantly on the go. And even when I was home, I was still on the go. So I wasn't fully present, right, mindful. I wasn't my best self. And so I really took inventory of what did I want my life to look like. I'm a big believer that you're the pilot of your own plane. And I didn't like how it was going. So I thought, what can I do about that? And so I founded Workplace Harmony with the basis that I would take what I knew out to small and growing organizations to build really healthy workplace cultures and bring in an infusion of new school HR. So historically, you think of HR, you're like, I don't want to talk to them. They're the police. They make all the rules. And I thought, no, it can be more than that. Human resources, you can really have a partner. You can have a thought partner. Mm-hmm. And you can have someone who helps your employees feel excited about work, not like work is work. And then personally, I really needed a little more time and space for my family and my own well-being. And so creating Workplace Harmony gave me that because I could establish what those boundaries needed to look like. I say harmony, not balance, because I don't believe in work-life balance. I believe it's harmony. It's ebbs and flows. Mm-hmm. So you have times in your life when work requires a lot of you, and you have times in your life when life requires a lot of you. Right. And so that's kind of why I started the business.
Very true. And that's a good way to roll with it.
It is. It is. You have to.
Yeah. So how has the business evolved over the last 5 years?
So much so.
I'm sure.
So much so. When I started in 2019, it was just myself going out and consulting and advising and giving small businesses ideas on how to best keep their employees, but also find employees and coach those that needed some support. And so that was just me for a little while. And then as things picked up, I began to add to our team, and we expanded the way we serve clients. So initially it was just, fractional HR outsourcing will come in and be your HR team. Mm-hmm. Since then, we've developed a proprietary tech tool that small businesses can buy and subscribe to and use and kind of do HR themselves. They don't even really need us, which is cool. Yeah. We've also expanded into project work, so helping busy HR leaders who don't have time to get things done. We will come in and be your extra set of hands. Nice. We'll be your partner to get things over the finish line. Being an HR practitioner for so many years taught me that a lot of times you're doing it all, and you're expected to do it all with a smile, and it's very hard. And so I love when we can partner with other HR leaders and give them that extra support they need in terms of getting things done, getting things taken care of. And then our other division is recruitment and talent acquisition, so helping our growing companies continue to grow. We know them so well, we know their culture and their workplace, so we can easily add new talent to their group and keep them growing.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So I see that your company specializes in entrepreneurships, particularly startups, many of which you focus on green energy, e-commerce, sports, and social media, and beauty. Tell us a little bit about, they're all great topics too.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about why you specialize.
So we work across many industries. The theme in our clients are that they're usually fairly high growth or have just gone through some change, maybe a change in leadership or a cash injection into the business, and now they're ready to have a little more HR foundation in their organization. But all the industries we get to work with, from pet care to cannabis to auto, we get to know the industry and the employees and what a day in their life looks like. So I'll drive down the road and I'll see a service truck and I'll say, that's a hard job. And I know it's a hard job because we've worked with HVAC companies, construction companies, food catering companies, and it really gives you a glimpse of how very talented the individuals in our nation are, but then these businesses that thrive, and we get to be a little part of their world.
Nice,
Yeah.
which is good, and that you really get to get glimmers of what's going on in each company.
We do.
Yeah. And I see with small businesses, you really work on engagement and retention, which is so important today.
We do. You
I
can't
hear-
afford to lose people. And my whole philosophy with Workplace Harmony is keep your employees really happy and engaged and fulfilled, and give them purpose in what they're doing so that they're not job hunting. The market's really tight, so it's easy for people to get jobs. So hold on to what you have, because for you to bring in someone new, you're going to pay to find them, hire them, onboard them. And then there's the things people don't think of: the cost to your team to train everyone, the cost to add them to all your softwares and tools and security. It's just very expensive. So if you can invest in giving people the best experience and giving people opportunities to grow and take on new challenges, you're in a much better position.
You're right, leadership, development, and whatnot.
Exactly.
Yeah, good. So I see Workplace Harmony has developed 4 HR support service contracts, all of which can be adapted to meet a specific client's needs.
Yeah.
Can you explain a little bit about the 4 concepts?
Sure. So our one product line is really Scrappy HR, which is for startups and organizations with less than 20 people. I built this to help minority-owned and women-owned businesses and nonprofits and give them HR advising at a very affordable price. So it's an online tool, and they get a dedicated advisor. So you get someone you talk to week over week to help with your challenges in the organization. And the best thing about it is it's month to month. There's no long-term commitment. I found as an entrepreneur, my least favorite thing was being locked into 2-year agreements, and our organization moves and evolves so quickly that your needs are ever changing. So we love the flexibility of this. We have several clients that love this model, and they really enjoy working with their advisor. Our other division is really supporting private equity backed companies. So that looks a little different, where we'll come in and provide HR leadership, guidance, governance, compliance, as well as help with mergers and acquisitions. So my background was in high growth tech companies, and I did a lot of merger and acquisition work. And so a large portion of our business is helping our private equity partners, whether that's pre-close due diligence or post-close integration, or even helping them assess, is this going to work? Is this, if we bring all these people in, what does that look like? Our cultures are so different. Our backgrounds are different. The way we work is different. So that's a large portion of our work. And then there's our recruitment and talent division, which is finding the best talent for the organization and taking that off the owner's plate. Owners are so busy. They cannot keep up, and it's a time drain. It's a time drain to hire people. So let us do it.
And it's hard. It's hard to choose.
It's very hard to choose, and it's hard to be objective when you're the owner. Even when I hire, I bring in my whole team because I love everyone. So I will meet them and say, oh, they're the best thing since sliced bread. They're starting tomorrow. And I've learned to step back and say, can you also meet them and give me another opinion? Yeah. Can you talk to them about a day in your life? Because a day in my life at the company is very different than the others.
Right.
So just having that objective view is so, so helpful. Then the fourth division is really our projects-based division, where we'll do HR technology, implementation, and optimization. Say someone buys a system and they are sold all the bells and whistles and they have no idea how to use them, turn them on, make them work. We'll come in and help with that. And we'll help HR teams who are just in the weeds and need some extra support. Scrappy admin is a way we also help busy leaders.
I like that.
Scrappy admins, yeah. So everyone... Today, the buzz is virtual assistants. And I thought, yeah, wouldn't it be great if you created something where that person is dedicated to you and you can get on the phone with them and you can talk with them and they can just help you with all the to-do list items that keep going down our list. I mean, you know why they go down the list, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because they're the things we hate. They go to the bottom because we hate doing them. So my list, the bottom things are always what I'm never going to do. And I can ask my assistant, hey, can you do these for me? I'm not going to get to it because I don't want to. So Scrappy Admin is something we're very excited about.
Nice. And it's always good to delegate what you're not good at.
Yes.
Why spend the time taking time to take 5 hours to do a job when it could take somebody else 10 minutes?
Yes, exactly. And maybe they enjoy that work and you don't. So we're really excited that a lot of our clients are leaning into that too.
Yeah, nice, nice. So you have, and I love this, a boots on the ground approach. And where you actively engage with clients, you have the ability and the eagerness to be physically present, which is nice, and participate directly in the process relevant to the client's needs. Just explain a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so our model, I mean, starting pre-pandemic, we were mainly virtual. I mean, during that whole period. So once you were able to be back with people, I love when we can be with our clients. And when I say be with them, it's intentional. So it may be hosting a workshop or a manager boot camp or how to communicate in the workplace, doing something with them. We love being with them. We also like when we can get to our clients to put faces to names and to build that relationship. So our model's hybrid, where you'll work with your advisor and they'll be via Zoom and call, but they'll also be able to get to you. And especially when you're dealing with things like employee relations, investigations, terminations, you want someone by your side for that. And so I really emphasize, and the team loves being able to get in front of our clients and get to those strategic meetings and town halls. It makes a huge difference.
Oh, yeah. It's nice to get out, get in front of people.
It is.
Right.
You know that more than anyone.
Oh, my line is you got to show up to go up. So you also, Workplace Harmony values the concept of diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, DEIB, and their impact in the workplace, and has several staff members that are really well versed in DEIB. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, it's just part of our ethos. So inclusivity is just how we roll and what we bring to the table and what we look for in our clients we partner with, and we will help infuse that. I'm blessed to have an amazing team, and we have a couple individuals on the team who are really, really talented with equality, inclusion, belonging. One of them being Dr. Dominique Revere, who developed a proprietary micro-learning course called the ABCs of DE&I. And it's because a lot of us know the up here stuff, and not many of us go much deeper.
It's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Learning is a journey. And she's developed this tool that we like to use with clients to give them information on things such as microaggressions, unconscious bias, how to identify your own unconscious bias, which there's no wrong about it. It's learning and discovery. And we actually, whether a client asks or not, everything we do is infused in that. So for example, if we're doing a handbook, there's not going to be pronouns. If we're doing a workshop, we're going to be very inclusive with what the imagery looks like and what we're saying.
Right.
And when we sit down with individuals, we want to create safe spaces where they feel a sense of belonging. So everything we do is kind of rooted in that.
Yeah, so important today.
Yeah.
So very important. So I see that you spoke a little bit about this, Workplace Harmony's Scrappy HR. I love that. It's an online, cost-effective HR solution tailored to small businesses under 20 people.
Yeah. I was coaching startup entrepreneurs in Philadelphia a couple years ago, and I would meet with these business owners one-on-one, and they all had similar areas where they needed support. And so after coaching them, I thought, well, if these 7 need the same thing, I would imagine on a larger scale, this is what people need. And so we developed an online proprietary tool that a business owner or someone they delegate can have access to download tools, templates, forms, guides, and do it themselves. You don't always need a person, especially entrepreneurs. We want to do it all ourselves, and then we hire someone. My first website was a disaster because I built it, and then I got someone really good to come in and help me.
Right, good example.
Yeah, exactly. We do it all. So I created a DIY HR kit. But the bonus is you get an HR advisor. So if I'm filling out or completing or launching an application or doing a performance review, I can call my advisor and say, am I doing this right? Am I missing something? And that's really what we want, is you to have a partner.
Right, you want a hand to hold if you need it.
Yes, because with HR and employee relations, you never know what's going to pop up. Even in a really small company, you can have situations where things arise, and it's nice to have a partner. So we have clients that use this for hiring, terminating, performance reviews, compliance, and it's really easy. You just go online and buy it, and you get started right away, and then you can cancel anytime. So it's a very low commitment to get started.
Nice,
Yeah.
very nice. So you and your team actively assist a variety of nonprofits, community organizations. It's fabulous. Tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. My team is fabulous. We do like to support nonprofits, and we support them all over the country, different sizes and different missions and things of that nature. So we are supporting everything from pet adoption services and pet rescue, all the way to education-based institutions. We support homeless initiatives, as well as supporting those that are victims of domestic violence, and a lot of causes that are near and dear to my heart, but also making sure we're providing the best support we can, because again, nonprofits are working with shoestring budgets where the board is doing everything. So if we can come in and add some value and take some things off their plate so they can focus on the mission, that's really rewarding to us. And we understand the complexities that come with nonprofits. I think a lot of individuals don't understand how very different they are from a for-profit organization.
Good to know, yeah. So is there anything else, I know we went over a lot today, is there anything else that you want to add about yourself or Workplace Harmony?
I am really excited about the future for Workplace Harmony. So as we cruise into year 6, which is amazing, we have a phenomenal team. We'll continue to expand our reach nationwide, and we'll continue to support those scrappy startups and those high growth companies. So we are moving more into the middle market and high growth companies that just need a HR team on the go, right? Let's say they have no HR, or their director abruptly left, or their VP of HR left. Call and plug us in. There's zero onboarding. We get right to work, and we produce results. We only do 3-month contracts because we are so confident in the results we'll produce. I'm very confident all of our clients extend beyond that, but I don't want to lock people into anything long term. But our proof is with our clients, we're 100% referral based. So the fact that they keep coming back and telling others is really nice.
Yeah, says something right there.
Yeah.
So tell our viewers how they can contact you.
Yeah, the best place is to go to our website, workplaceharmonyhr.com. You can also Google Scrappy HR and go right to our Scrappy HR page. Or you can drop a line to advisor@workplaceharmonyhr.com, and we'll get right back to you and have a free consultation and talk about how we can help your business. Even if you're not sure, we can at least have a conversation and get started.
Wonderful. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Lauren. This
Patty.
was great.
This is wonderful.
Great to learn more about you.
Thank you so much for
You're
having
welcome.
me.